What's up everyone? Welcome back. Today I'm here with July favorites. Normally I would not film a favorites video in such a sterile environment, kind of like to make it a little more cozy. However, it's hot as balls in my other room, so we're gonna make it work. First favorite of the month is actually something that I have a miniature of. This is the First Aid Beauty Bouncy Mask. It's kind of clear and it's kind of like a weird jelly consistency. So when I put it on, it didn't look like much, and I was like, maybe this isn't gonna do much if it doesn't look like much, which is really, if you think about it, the dumbest way to interpret how you think a mask is going to work for you. However, that is what I thought. But when I put it on, I was like, ooh, I feel a tingle. And then when I washed it off, I was very impressed with how tight my pores looked, how glowy my skin looked, and how soft and perfect for applying makeup it became. So this has kind of become my go-to like daytime mask. If I want to do something that will make my skin look extra perfect before I put makeup on, I use this. It only takes 10 minutes, it washes off really easily, and it preps the skin and makes it beautiful and plump and wonderful to put makeup on, and I really enjoy it. Another thing that I really like about this is that this is really only a sample size, which it's a deluxe sample, so it's pretty large. However, I've used it a bunch of times and there's still a ton of product left in here. So the large one that comes in a tub, I would imagine you get very, very good value for your money. The next item on the agenda is also something I got in a sample size, and I realized how janky it is to include sample size things in a favorites video. But when they're a large sample and you're using it many times, oftentimes it does become a favorite. Like, I'm definitely going to purchase more of this. This is the Alterna Hair Care Caviar Anti-Aging Miracle Multiplying Volume Mist. Quite a mouthful. Essentially, it's a spray that you put in your hair while it's wet. You then style your hair and it gives you a shit ton of volume. What I like to do, because I really like the wave spray for the texture it gives my hair, but I like this for the volume that it gives my hair, I will spray this at my roots while it's wet, and I'll put the wave spray through the lengths of it, which is what I did today. And I get a lot of fluffiness and volume, and I know that you may be thinking, oh no bitch, your hair is still flat. Well, it's really humid, and this is actually a lot better than it would normally look, which is a testament to this. So the way I actually got this was, this is a 100 point perk from Sephora. So I got it, I used about half, and I absolutely loved it. So then it was still available for a 100 point perk. And on my next order, I got another one. So now I have like basically a full bottle for free. So pro tip, don't be afraid to go back for seconds on your point perks if you really like the product, because it's basically like getting free shit then, you know? The next item is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. Now, I didn't use this for the longest time because they only had the non-waterproof version. They didn't have a waterproof version of this available, and I only use waterproof mascara because waterproof mascara keeps your eyelashes curled. I have very straight eyelashes, so if I use regular mascara, I put it on my eyelashes and they go bloop immediately. However, I started using this recently on my lower lashes. This is a cult favorite for an absolute reason. This gives the most volume out of any mascara I have ever used. I don't have a lot of lashes on the bottom, and this makes it look like fluffy, furry, like Kardashian lashes on the bottom. It's unbelievable. I don't know if it's good as far as getting mascara on your face or your mascara running through the day, because I do not have a problem with that whatsoever. It did recently come out with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara in the waterproof version, so if you do have issues with your mascara running on the bottom lashes, that could definitely be helpful for you. And if you have straight lashes like me, I'm sure it's better too. I haven't tried it yet. I don't know if the formula is identical. It often isn't when they make a waterproof version of something. Ooh, I almost spilled my coffee. But if it is similar, I think it'll be very good. So it might be something that you would like to check out if you are looking for a mascara that will give you a lot of volume, which is what I look for in mascara. The next item is a brush. This is the Sigma E36 blending brush, and essentially what this is a tiny, tiny baby blending brush. So it allows you to place a color into your crease and blend it without getting it all over your damn eyeball. It's a game changer. If you have a hard time applying eyeshadow and you feel like everything looks muddy and things don't look the way they look when you see other people do it and you can't be precise, it's basically like a tiny miniature version of a Sigma E40 or something along those lines that you would put in your crease and spread things out much further. Also, I find this very good for going underneath the lash line and blending under there. I've been using it pretty much every time I do my makeup since I got it. The reason I picked it up was because Alex Faction recommended it in a video, and if Alex Faction tells you that you need a brush, you probably need that brush. So I got it, and he ain't wrong. The last item for July favorites is also a makeup item, and it's kind of like a no shit, yeah, duh kind of an item, but I had to mention it because I'd be a liar if I didn't tell you that this was one of my favorites. It is the Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit. I've been basically using this constantly without stopping to the point where I'm annoyed with my own self. However, it's beautiful. The colors are unbelievable. It's so much more interesting than any other highlighter palette I've ever gotten ever in my life. And I have had a ball creating looks with this thing. Like, I never ever in my life thought that blue highlighter could look flattering, but it does. The pink one is subtle and beautiful. The green one looks amazing over blacks, like on lipstick or on even on your eyes, and I used it together on eyes, lips, and cheeks, and it was like this like superhero alien kind of effect. So much fun. If you enjoy doing creative makeup in even the smallest capacity, pick this up. I think they're restocking it soon, or they have just restocked it. So if you can get your hands on it, I highly, highly recommend it. I think it's one of those things where it's so innovative and amazing, but it's also subtle enough that everyone can get some enjoyment out of it. So I can't say enough about it. I've been using it constantly, and I ain't gonna stop anytime soon. So that is it for my July favorites. Not a ton of favorites this month, but I want to make sure that when I do favorites videos, it's really truly things that I have been using constantly and really loving, and not just throw things in there for the sake of throwing them in there, because I want to be able to give my recommendations to you guys on the most honest level possible. So those are the things that I've legitimately not put down this month. I love every single one of them. I hope that you enjoy these items as much as I have, and if you do, please leave me a comment below and let me know how you use them, what you think of them, all those types of things. I would love to hear your feedback. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe so you can see more videos. I put a new video out every week. If you want more makeup tips, please check out my blog, MissQuinnFace.com. I have hundreds and hundreds of articles about beauty and makeup tips on there, and also a bunch of DIYs that could be really handy. Don't forget to follow me on social media. I am at MissQuinnFace on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. I snap all the time. Tweeting me is the easiest way to get in touch with me. And I post a new makeup look on Instagram pretty much every single day. So go give me a follow over there so we can keep in touch, and I will be back next week on this channel with a makeup tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. All right, bye.